This isn't advice, it's perspective. If one of these lessons saves you from years of suffering, then this video has done its job, because it took me 40 plus years to learn these lessons that I'm about to share with you. And if you're in your 30s, I really hope this lands sooner for you than it did for me. And all these lessons, I'm going to share them with you, not through a list, but through a story. Hi, I'm Fabienne Raphael, and I created this channel, What Feeds You Defines You, because I really feel that it's important to be more conscious and intentional about what our mind, body, and soul consume. I have been through one of the biggest health challenge of my life, and it forced me to really reevaluate how I live and what I do and what I allow in my life in order to become a better version of myself each and every single day and help the world become a better place. And so follow me in this journey, because I'm a constant learner and I'm candidly sharing that journey with you, because I feel this is a message that's bigger than myself and I want you to be a part of it too. Let's start with what I believed and what quietly shaped me. When I was younger, I didn't think that anything was wrong. I was doing what everyone else was doing. I was adapting. I learned early that being liked felt way safer than being honest. And saying yes to everything was the thing was keeping me out of trouble. And over time, when you keep adapting, what happens is that you become invisible. And I had this bad habit of avoiding conflict. But over time, I realized that when you avoid conflict for too long, it just delays the explosion. And that can hurt a lot. I was capable, I was reliable, I was competent, but I wasn't connected to myself. I was completely disconnected from myself. I would follow all expectations because this is what felt safe for me. And when you follow expectations, when you become easygoing, what happens is that you're carrying all the discomfort of others, and you're more, let's say you care more about what others feel than about what you feel yourself. And then all of a sudden, being busy, it feels like purpose, and slowly, without realizing it, you're losing yourself. It's like you're betraying yourself, and it's not as if like someone notices you. Hey, you're self-betraying yourself. No, it comes slowly and slowly. Outside, you look pretty good. You look normal. You look in shape. You look healthy. But inside, you're completely lost. You can't find yourself because you care too much about what others are feeling, and you're carrying all that guilt and all that responsibility instead of staying true to yourself. The truth is, you can live like this for a long time until your body decides that it's enough. Eventually, a few things broke me and forced me to wake up. A brutal alarm clock. My body knew before my mind ever did. My anxiety wasn't random, it was unexpressed truth. My overthinking, it was not my personality. It was a trauma response. I learned to be strong for everybody else, and I was definitely weak with myself. I was justifying all the things that used to hurt me, and when you are in the justifying mode, there's no healing. As long as you keep justifying, you can't access that healing. Comparison didn't motivate me. It actually kept me disconnected from my own life. The stories that I would make up in my head, they actually hurt me more than the real conversations that I was avoiding. I thought that rest is something that would be earned, but I realized that rest is a biological need, and your body needs it, your mind too. I didn't realize that busyness became an addiction for me, and also that burnout, it doesn't come out from you doing too much, it comes out from you doing too much that is not aligned. So eventually, my body gave the final boundary. And I learned something truly humbling, that sometimes illness is not a punishment, it's actually protection. I had relied on control, which was complete illusion, because that control felt safer for me than trust. And control, eventually it collapses. And I've realized that along the way. Understanding wasn't enough though. You don't change because you understand, you change because you feel. And grief, it showed up in very weird ways, like with the feeling of urgency, like with numbness or irritability. I tried to outrun. You can't outrun the pain that way. And healing, it wasn't a straight line. It was humbling. It was repetitive. It was really uncomfortable. And I learned that I couldn't hate my body into health, because when you hate your body, how could you be healthy? That self-critic, that inner negative talk, that guilt, that people-pleasing, all of that negativity in my mind, this is what kept me stuck. Most of my fear wasn't fear of failure. It was fear of feeling. And being in that survival mode was not who I was. That phase, I was allowed to leave. And what came next wasn't reinvention. It was a return to myself. So here are the things that I now protect and that I live by. I stopped asking myself, how do I fix myself? Instead, I'm asking myself, what helps me, keeping me safe? I learned that peace is not passive, it's intentional. That boundaries, it's not rejection, it's actually clarity. And I learned that saying no is one of the deepest acts of self-respect. My nervous system needed to feel safe before it could grow. And the only way to allow it to grow was to give it space. And the more you give it space, the more you access your intuition. Healing became less about fixing, but more about listening. I didn't need to become someone new. I needed to come home to myself. I had to stop explaining my evolution. I'm actually allowed to change without permission. You are allowed to change without permission, because again, the most important relationship that you'll ever have with anyone is the one with yourself. If you're in your 30s, hear me clearly. You're not late, you're not behind, you're not broken. You're allowed to stop living around the clock. Fast, 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 on autopilot. If these truths took me 40 plus years to learn, you don't need another 40 to come home to yourself. Breathe, pause, choose differently, gently, slowly, intentionally. Start today. Watch my next video called Declutter the Noise Within, Living in the Void. Self-explanatory.